All right, middle-aged white guy reacts is back with another Tom MacDonald. We are on to Clown World. We just finished up Canceled. Really enjoyed that song. Looking forward to this one. So let's get into Clown World. Tom MacDonald. Nope. There we go.
You worry about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about leaving better kids for our planet? Entire
Oh,
generation.
already. Shit. That's great. That's, you're worried about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about better kids for the planet? Because the way this generation is going is not good. Not good. Maybe it's just because we're old and that's, every generation thinks that the one below them is just a bunch of fuck-ups. But it really seems like it's different this time around, Leave better kids for the planet, man. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to teach my kids right and wrong and, avoid them getting brainwashed with the nonsense that doesn't matter.
Offended at everything, getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter. We don't need.
Hold on.
Entire generation offended at everything, getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter.
A whole generation get offended at everything, something, thinking another human thinks all lives matter. Basically saying like, they're offended by people saying all lives matter, and like how horrible of a saying that is, when it's like, well, no, we're saying everybody matters. That should not be a controversial thing.
It's for our planet. Entire generation offended at everything, getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter. We don't need black or white or left or right. What we need is common sense. We need balance. We're all in the same boat. Why are you trying to make holes? If they sink, we sink. This is madness.
That's a hell of a point, Tom. If they sink, we sink. We're all intertwined. It's all intertwined. Citizenry with the economy, with how the world operates. I mean, it's all, especially if America sinks, the world's going down. If half of America sinks, this other half probably isn't staying afloat either, which would then sink America and end result the rest of the world collapses. I mean, it's Tom.
We're all in the same boat. Why are you trying to make holes? If they sink, we sink. This is madness. I'm offended that you're offended.
Self-inflicted wounds, too. Self-inflicted wounds.
Offended by me taking offense. Can't build a wall. Why does your house have a fence? I believe this. I'm offended that you're offended by me taking offense. Can't build a wall. Why does your house have a fence? I believe.
Hold on.
I'm offended that you're offended by me taking offense. Can't build a wall. Why does your house have a fence? I believe.
Can't build a wall. Why does your house have a fence? That's a great question. Great question. Yeah, it seems the people who say, no wall, they have gates and doors and they lock them, and, it's just common sense. A country without borders has no sovereignty. I mean, it's as simple as that. And it's not like, a hate thing, or there's a proper way to come into the country. And we can't have everybody here. It doesn't work. We can't just have the world here. All right. So we have to let people in responsibly, or else it collapses and the rest of the world collapses with us. So people who hate us and people inside and outside of the country that hate us, they're not thinking. Because like I said, if we go down, economies worldwide crash. It's chaos. I mean, it would set humanity back 100 years.
I'm offended that you're offended by me taking offense. Can't build a wall. Why does your house have a fence? I believe in two genders. I'm not mad at the rest. I'm just confused when a dude has a beard and some breasts.
God,
we won't always agree. Nope. I don't hate all police. Nope. I don't think that the system's racist. I just think the system hates people. I think fighting violence with more violence is.
System isn't racist. Just hates people. And it does. Like I said, we're peons. They hate me and you. It's not any particular set of us. It's the whole thing. They're an upper layer. They feel like they're the crust of society. And we're just the shit below them until they reach the bottom of the pie. I mean, you know, it is.
I think the system hates people. I don't think that the system's racist. I just think the system hates people.
See how he offers the green crayon? See how he was offering the green crayon? That's what the system cares about. Green, money, that's it. Money and power. That's all it is. All this other stuff that they talk about, it's bullshit. It's just all bullshit.
All police, nope. I don't think that the system's racist. I just think the system hates people. I think fighting violence with more violence is what they want. Viruses and riots, people dying, we won't stay home. Black lives matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns.
And I avoided using that word in another reaction because I don't want to give them, you know, I don't want to legitimize that, but that's the push. And like I said, without saying that, that's the end result of all this. That's what they want. So then they can clamp down and just totally get rid of any civil rights that we have, get rid of the Constitution, walk all over it like they already do anyway, but they'll just have a little bit easier time, you know, for our, like I said, for our own safety,
Civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud, painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with those homie, I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes. When I was a child,
hold on, what was that?
Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes.
Everyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes. All right. He's not a clown. He can't pretend to even be that with you because everybody who knows him, he's tried on the clown shoes. They won't stay on. All right. They just won't stay on him. They're way too big and floppy. Maybe he has narrow feet. I don't know. But he can't keep the clown shoes on, so he's not going to sit here and pretend in your clown world and act a fool and act like Bozo the Clown from the 1980s, you know, or 70s or whenever that was.
When I was a child, the only races that we hated were the ones that we ran and didn't win.
Oh,
and we stopped playing with each other.
When we were kids, the only races that we...
When I was a child, the only races that we hated were the ones that we ran and didn't win.
Were the ones that we ran and didn't win. Yep.
Then we stopped playing with each other, started hating on each other, started noticing the color of our skin. Christians and atheists, immigrants, patriots, we love the country, but we are not saving it. Wages don't raise to the rate of inflation. Stop playing with each other, started hating on each other, started noticing the color of our skin. Christians and atheists, immigrants, patriots, we love the country, but we are not saving it.
He's saying, you guys need to... Oh, God, that's so hard. You need to come together. Christians and atheists, immigrants and patriots. We all love the country, but none of us are doing anything to save it. Like, is that how he said it? Am I right?
Christians and atheists, immigrants, patriots, we love the country,
yeah.
But we are not saving it.
We're not saving it. We need to come together. We need to come together to save the country. All these opposing groups, Christians and atheists, immigrants, patriots, what do we have in common? The love of this country. We need to come together to help save it, because we're not right now.
Christians and atheists, immigrants, patriots, we love the country, but we are not saving it. Wages don't raise to the rate of inflation, and half of the country hates all of the nation. It's funny that we think the world owes.
That's true on both sides. Half of the country hates the other half. Both sides. Split it down the middle. You know, and it's by design. It's by design.
The rate of inflation, and half of the country hates all of the nation. It's funny that we think the world owes us something.
If you think inflation is bad now, just wait till the effects of all these stimulus hit. It's I'm going to put some money in the stock market, though. I'll tell you that, because it's just going to shoot up, and it's the only chance you have to keep up with the rate of inflation going forward. In my opinion, not a financial advisor. Don't listen to me.
All the phones got smart, but the people so dumb. We care more about the likes on a selfie than our moms, and the only time we ever speak the truth when we're drunk. So dumb. We care. It's funny that we think the world owes us something. All the phones got smart, but the people so dumb.
Phones got smart, but the people so dumb. We can't even communicate anymore. We don't even know how to have face-to-face conversations anymore. You know, then there's an entire generation that's probably really going to struggle with that because it's all digital. And a majority of our communication is nonverbal cues, facial expressions, mannerisms, posture, pitch and tone of voice. I mean, I could say the same sentence a bunch of different ways, and every one of them, even though it's the same words, would have much different meaning and much different context, you know?
It's funny that we think the world owes us something. All the phones got smart, but the people so dumb. We care more about the likes on a selfie than our moms, and the only time we ever speak the truth when we're drunk. We won't always agree. Nope.
You know, truth comes out when you're drunk sometimes, though, doesn't it?
Than our moms, and the only time we ever speak the truth when we're drunk. We won't always agree. No, I don't hate all police. No, your thoughts and opinions ain't facts, and they are not defining my reality.
Thank you, Tom.
I think picking thoughts and opinions ain't facts, and they are not defining my reality.
Your opinions aren't facts, and they're not defining my reality. You know, like, just because you feel strongly about something does not make it a fact. Thank you, Tom. And I don't have to live my life by your fantasy.
Hate all police. No, your thoughts and opinions ain't facts, and they are not defining my reality. No, I think picking sides divides. It's probably what has got us here. United States is great regardless. That's what we forgot in here. Black lives matter. All lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is shutting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're brown. Painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos.
He looks creepy, man.
Be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clowns.
That's the first, somebody mentioned that second rodeo tattoo, and I forget, it was on one of my videos, I forget what the context was, but that's the first time I've actually seen it. I've seen the second rodeo now, saying this isn't his first one. It's the first time I've noticed it.
They tell you be yourself and then they judge you on the internet till everybody hates you for it.
Yep.
If Jesus was alive, I swear to God that y'all would cancel him, because lately being negative's the real new normal. Yeah.
I mean, he essentially got canceled the first time around too. So, I mean, but yes, absolutely, Tom, you're absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. But like I said, they can't. I mean, let's be honest, they canceled him big time the first time around.
If Jesus was alive, I swear to God that y'all would cancel him, because lately being negative's the real new normal. Yeah, if you're thick, you're fat, you're rich, you're bad, you're poor, you're black, you're white, you're whack, they lie, it's facts. My generation needs a bunch of...
Going over like stereotypes? Wait a minute. Is it rich, you're bad?
Jesus was alive, I swear to God that y'all would cancel him, because lately being negative's the real new normal. Yeah, if you're thick, you're fat, you're rich, you're bad.
You're thick, you're fat. If you're rich, you're bad.
You're poor, you're black, you're...
If you're poor, you're black. Awful.
White, you're whack, they...
White, you're whack.
Lie, it's facts. My generation... You're thick, you're fat, you're rich, you're bad, you're poor, you're black, you're white, you're whack, they lie, it's facts.
They lie, it's facts. They lie. Like, they try to put all of these people in this box, in these little boxes, and it's not truth, it's not reality. They lie, and it's fact that they lie.
Thick, you're fat, you're rich, you're bad, you're poor, you're black, you're white, you're whack, they lie, it's facts. My generation needs a bunch of free condoms, cause common sense ain't that common.
Oh my
this
God.
Is what they wanted. This is how they planned it. This is to control everyone on the planet. And we buddy.
I mean, I don't even have to talk through these. He's saying exactly what I, you know...
This is what they wanted. This is how they planned it. This is to control everyone on the planet. And we put each other in caskets, protest and panic, and they take advantage to manage the damage. We won't.
Yep. And that's why they were pushing the division to cause the kind of the societal conflicts. eventually leading down the road to what he's talking about so that they can clamp down.
We put each other in caskets, protest and panic, and they take advantage to manage the damage.
And they will clamp down to say they're managing damage, that they are doing it for our safety, for our own good. We have to take your rights away for your own good. You guys just can't handle them.
We won't always agree. Nope. Freedom doesn't come free. No, there was people fighting.
And, you know, and disagreeing is never a problem, people. If two people can have a civil discussion from opposing viewpoints, and each can back up with logic and reason, or at least respectfully discuss the topic, even if you're not going to use logic and reason in your arguments, at least respect the other side. Have respectful, honest debates with each other, people. There's nothing wrong with disagreeing. None of us have it right 100%. I think I'm about 99.9, but even I... No, even I know. I mean, the older I get, I look back to see how I thought about things when I was 20, 25, 30, 35. And now, you know, I already notice big differences from the way I used to think about things as more information became available. And as I explored my ideology and figured out why I believed things, and then either confirmed it, you know, or was able to say, well, there's nothing to support this, so I'm discarding this belief. There's nothing wrong with disagreeing, people. We
won't always agree. Nope, freedom doesn't come free.
Nope.
No, there was people fighting, dying overseas, so that you can have freedom and be home.
Be home, yep.
The elites are real, but they ain't drinking babies' blood. They're creating chaos, so they have some.
Was that the is that a adrenochrome? Adrenochrome? I don't know. I've heard those. I haven't really paid too much attention to it.
But they ain't drinking babies' blood. They're creating chaos, so they have something to save you from. Black lives matter, all lives matter. What's all this?
I don't even know why I say anything. All I have to do is listen to the rest of the song, and he covers everything that I'm talking about. I mean, this man.
Vision for its modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud. Painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie. I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes.
Nice, Tom. Nice. Oh, let's let it roll a little bit. I think this is the end, though, but this should be good. Yeah. Yeah, I mean... What else do you say? Like I said, he says everything I want to say. He says everything I'm going to say. He knows what I'm going to say. Like, he's in my head, and it's freaking me out a little bit. But alright, guys. That'll be the review, or the reaction. Tom MacDonald, Clown World. Middle-aged white guy reacts is out. Peace.